What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. So look, I've taken a break for a few days from making videos. Y'all know it was an extended weekend this weekend due to the holiday. I hope everybody enjoyed their holiday. You know, sometime on the long weekends, I'll be with the kids and family and stuff. So I took a little break from making content. But here's one that I really wanted to get off my chest, okay? For a while now, y'all have seen me call out a lot of stepping fetches on this channel. I've called out a lot of these grifters, these black YouTubers who pander to anti-black conservatives, these black YouTubers who denigrate black folks, who trash black people, belittle them, in order to get those pats on the head and get those attaboys from these anti-black conservatives, right? And I've called out a few of these individuals. You know, y'all have seen it on my channel and everything like that. And I've seen people say a certain individual's name over and over again in my comment section. And I made a video regarding this person before, but then I did a little bit more research this past weekend on my downtime, right? And I'm talking about this Mr. Potato Head motherfucker, Anton Daniels, okay? Anton Daniels first got on my radar around the same time that Kevin Samuels was blowing up. Anton Daniels' content started being everywhere. I remember he had Rashad McCants on and all of that, but I saw primarily a lot of his content. A lot of Anton Daniels' content was based in women ain't shit, single mothers ain't shit, F single mothers ain't this, that, and the third, single mothers don't deserve happiness, single mothers should rot in hell. I'm exaggerating with that, but that's basically what he was basically saying in a lot of those videos, right? And when I would see this content, that type of content from him, I'd be like, man, this brother need therapy. He need a hug. This brother need to get over the goddamn crush he had in his freshman year of high school that didn't want his ass. He got to let that shit go, right? Because it was just like every video, I hate single mothers. Single mothers ain't nothing. They trash. Single mothers are disgusting. Single mothers are just ungodly. Single mothers are the worst of the worst. Like, it was just like, bro, like, I know. At some point, you need a hug, bro. Somebody in your inner circle got to tell you, it's okay that girl in your sophomore year of high school didn't like you. You got to get over it. But, you know, he was feeding a certain demographic, you know, and with a lot of these YouTubers, as long as they're feeding a certain demographic and it's getting a lot of views, they're going to keep going, right? And so I would only see the I hate single mother content from him. I didn't become privy to the anti-black content that he was also making, like the black folks ain't nothing content too. The single mother, I hate single mother content was enough for me to just like, I'm not fucking with it. Because any person that talk like that all day long, like, I just know, like, something off with you. And again, you need therapy. You need a hug. Then, again, when I got put onto the anti-black content, first of all, the single mother content was already anti-black women content. That's really what it was masked as. Like, it was really, I hate black women. So, but let me just say the single mothers, let me put it under that umbrella. But he was seeping hate towards black women for real. Then he goes to the anti-black content, and I said, wow, this is even worse than I thought. What do I mean by that? This past weekend, I go down the Anton Daniels rabbit hole. And I see this brother is like, he one of these dudes, black folks got to just excommunicate his ass from around us. Like, you can't come to the barbecue. You can't come to the fish fry. You can't come to the goddamn block party. You can't come to the baby shower. Your ass not invited to no black weddings. You can't come to goddamn the family reunion. None of that. Because it's obvious you have a disdain towards black people in general, especially black American folks. You don't fuck with us at all. So why should we allow you in any black American space, any black space at all? Why? I look up this brother's content. Sorry for being long-winded. This brother on here shooting down racism at every turn. Like, he basically saying black folks complain too much. Racism is a figment of our imagination. He don't believe in systemic racism. We making it up. Like, I mean, he got real staunch anti-black conservative talking points. Like, regurgitating the shit you would hear out of the mouths of, like, what's the boy name? Steven Crowder and Tucker Carlson and Ben Shapiro and goddamn Nick Fuentes and all. He's regurgitating their saying those talking points. Right? Talking just like him, you feel me? And honestly, he's off the same branch as Jason Whitlock. He the same goddamn thing. Just got a beard and look like goddamn Mr. Potato Head. But anyway, so I'm looking at the videos and all of that, and out of his own mouth, the man said, he doesn't believe in systemic racism because it's too much, and I quote, it's too much money out here. It's too much money out here for it to be systemic racism. You sound just like them goofies, them goofballs who say shit like racism is not a real thing because we had a black president. He wanted them same lames. Them, not even just lame. He wanted them same like dumb motherfuckers that say shit like because Michael Jordan made a lot of money in sports. This is not like racism doesn't exist. Racism is just not a thing. What the hell are you talking about? Like you don't even listen to, you don't even sound like it doesn't make sense what you're saying. Because a few people got some bread off of their athletic prowess. One person got let into a door with higher ups and elites. Now everything else is all squared away in society. Right? And I'm just like, then I go down the rabbit hole a little bit more. His ass is out here shooting down reparations. He's against reparations wholeheartedly. With black folks like this, like again, when you got black folks like this around, your ass can't come around us. Like you don't deserve to be around us at all. He thinks talking like this though is going to make him an equal to anti-black conservatives. He think they're going to like him and welcome him with open arms. They're going to love on him and deem him as a friend. No, they look at you as a pet. They look at you as nothing more than a token. The same way Nick Fuentes told Jason Whitlock his ass was a token. All they're going to use you for is to affirm their racist beliefs, their racist narratives. Hey, and say we can't be racist because, hey, this black man here is saying the same things that we're saying. That's all they're going to have you around for. So you can validate the racist shit that they say without it looking like it's racist because a black man is saying it. A black man is saying it here. But we know all skin folk ain't kin folk. Anton, we know you ain't with us. We know you not one of us at all. Just because you got black skin don't mean you black for real. You not with us at all. I watched the brother say, and when I say a brother, that's just really giving him way too much credit than he ever deserves. The man said, I don't feel bad or have sympathy for nobody. I don't feel bad for y'all. He talking about black folks, especially black American people. He talking about black American people. He said the immigrants come over here and outpace all of y'all black motherfuckers. That's what he said out of his own mouth. The immigrants come over here and outpace all of y'all black motherfuckers. They come out here and outpace all of y'all. Basically saying, we ain't doing nothing. We ain't about nothing and we ain't gonna never be nothing. Look how the immigrants shine bright above us and outdo us in everything. And what's so ironic now, he said that comment 2 years ago. And if you look at Anton Daniels' page now, he's anti-immigrant like it ain't nothing. He hate the immigrants. He want them to go back to their country and go back, leave here. He mad, he hate them now. But at first, he was propping them up over black folks, saying, giving them more props than us, saying they way better than y'all. They come over here, they work hard, basically calling us lazy, saying that we acting like we just don't want to work and acting like we're not diligent people, all of the above, saying every negative stereotype about us that anti-black white conservatives say. Using every racist white supremacist talking point. about black folks. You feel me? And again, even saying the immigrants is way better than us. Now he hate them very same immigrants. How fucking rich? How rich? You know? But when I watch dudes like this, I be like, this is crazy. He think talking like this is going to get him a seat at the table. You not sitting with them. They don't like you. They not giving you none of that big, the cake they getting, the paper they getting, the money they getting. They not going to give you none of that. None of that. They going to say you better settle for this YouTube money you getting. That's it. They not giving you no cake, no paper, Mr. Potato Head. They not. All this down talking you do against black folks, shooting us down at every turn, it's not finna get you a seat at the table with them. They not gonna see you as an equal. They still gonna spit on your ass. They still gonna tell you and snicker behind your back how you ain't shit. They gonna say you ain't nothing. They gonna keep saying how you don't deserve to be amongst them. They gonna talk about you like you next to nothing and denigrate you over and over again. But you just want to keep, yes, a boss, yes, a master, yes, a boss. You want to keep denying racism and systemic racism. If ever, ain't no racism over here. No racism ever gonna be over here. If ever when there is some racism, I ain't never seen no racism over here. The racism ain't never gonna be over here at all. I never seen no racism. Black folk keep making racism up. Keep on messing with the good old white folk. The white folk be so good to us. They be so kind, so respectful, so loyal to us. We don't know how to be loyal to these white folk. We want to be loyal to them. We want to be bad Negroes. We want to rise up. We want to fight back against stuff. We need to just be quiet, shut up and dribble. Shut up, get that little money you getting, and be quiet, and don't say nothing about it. These good old white folk, we got a good old, they give us all the little scraps. We need to just be happy with that. That's if no racism at all. If ever when there is racism, I don't never see. He want to be one of them goofy mugs. One of them. And he think that shit pays off. Like, I'm cursing a lot. Excuse me, y'all. But I get passionate talking about these type of dudes because it's so clowned out to me, man. I watched a dude say, and I quote, I'm advocating against reparations. He says, I'm advocating against reparations. Don't give these MFs nothing. They should charge you MFs for air to breathe. That's what Anton Daniels said. I'm advocating against reparations. They should charge, he said, don't give these MFs nothing. They should charge you MFs for air to breathe. He said, I hope they don't give you a fucking dime. And then he said, if they create a I'm against reparations committee, I'm going to be the first person to sign up and donate to it. I repeat, Anton Daniels said, if they create a I'm against reparations committee, I'm going to be the first person to sign up and donate to it. See, again, here we go. Black folks like him, they don't need to be around other upstanding black people. You don't get to enjoy black events and black culture. Since you hate it so much, you despise us, you hate the women, you hate the mothers, you hate the black men, you hate the black women, you hate all us so much, you think we ain't deserving of nothing, you think we trash, you think we just the scum of the scum, the lowest of the low. His black ass out here talking about black fatigue. You feel me? Again, which is something that is used to highlight black degeneracy, as if we are the only group of people who have degeneracy amongst us. And I keep telling y'all that's the furthest thing from the truth. When I went to school in Arkansas, I saw white degeneracy close, up front, close and personal. When I went to grad school, because I went to undergrad at Mississippi Valley State University, a historically black college in the SWAC, HBCU in Itabena, Mississippi, the Mississippi Delta. Then I went to grad school at a predominantly white institution, Arkansas State University. Had a great time at Arkansas State University. Got my master's degree and all of that. But I saw white degeneracy firsthand. Okay? So when they try to act like black people are only degenerates, get up out of here. When they try to act like single mothers only exist in black folks' world, I saw so many white single mothers. When I was in Arkansas, white dudes getting the fuck up out of there on their baby mama and don't care nothing about their baby. telling they white baby mama, white dudes telling their baby mamas, bye, good riddance. And they ain't doing nothing for the baby. They gone, riding in pickup trucks off into the sun, doing whatever they want to do, don't care nothing about the baby. So, and I say that to say that degeneracy exists across all ethnic groups. Asians, Hispanics, Native Americans, all of the above. But we get painted as inherently more degenerate than everybody else. And Anton Daniels feeds fuel to that fire with what he says on his channel, talking about black fatigue and, oh, black, we tired of this, the degeneracy that we see from black folks. And again, he will get on here and talk about black folks like we next to nothing, like we're the lowest of the low, right? And a lot of the people that I know and people I went to high school with at Morgan Park High School on South Side Chicago, nearly all of us got degrees we got graduated with, like multiple degrees. You feel me? A lot of us then went and got, not me, a nice amount of them that went and got PhDs or are currently in a PhD program, doing a thing, got their own businesses, working for Fortune 500 companies, working in corporate America, getting to it. I got friends that's CPAs, friends that's lawyers. You know what I mean? I like all of the above. I'm telling you, my son's godfather has a PhD in mathematics, and he's a black man from the Mississippi Delta, from Midnight, Mississippi. You know? So he get on here and talk about we ain't got this, we ain't got that. He don't got half of the credentials of people, black folks that I know, at all. All he did was go to YouTube University, which is where a lot of these dumb motherfuckers go. Excuse my language. And they think that they more smart than anybody else. They just been on YouTube listening to the wrong stuff over and over again, listening to pseudo-intellectuals like Thomas Sowell, and think they know something from watching Thomas Sowell videos. And Thomas Sowell is a person who, again, act like racism is a figment of black people's imagination, that we made it up, and that the only reason we don't have certain things is because we don't work hard enough. When I've been working my ass off since I was a young boy, had my master's degree at 24 years old, okay? Got all these qualifications, and it was extremely hard for me to get a job after I got laid off from a government contracting job when all of the contractors got laid off from this job. It was so hard for me to even get a job. It's ridiculous with all the credentials I got, resume looking clean, sharp, all of that. Super hard to even get a job. And the job I got now don't pay nowhere near what I was getting paid before. You know? So to act like, well, we ain't got nothing, it's our own fault and we ain't work hard enough and we ain't work. Are you stupid? I know so many people that's brilliant, got multiple degrees, and that can't get into certain doors because they don't know the right person. We don't know the right people because we ain't connected. Us black folks, we ain't connected to certain higher ups to certain individuals. We don't got a great uncle or uncle or father that is best friends with the owner of this certain company or this, you know what I mean, with the CEO of this Fortune 500 company. You know, so when Thomas Sowell say, "Oh, the only reason black people aren't working hard enough, you aren't educated. Get an education. I'm highly educated." More educated than a lot of these dudes who are on YouTube just talking off what they hear on YouTube University. My friends are more, and some of my friends way more educated than me. I told you I got, one of my best friends got a PhD in mathematics. One of my other boys got my fraternity brother got a PhD. My other close friends got master's degrees in all different type of fields. You know? But this whole thing, oh, you're just not educated enough, that's why you don't got it. Huh? And again, these dudes they will listen to these pseudo-intellectuals on YouTube University and try to tell people who actually are scholars that they don't know what they talking about. I see dudes try to combat Mark Lamont Hill on certain topics that he went to school for. People that study systemic racism, so on and so forth. And Anton Daniels will sit up here with a straight face with his Mr. Potato Head looking ass and tell folks that systemic racism is not true. They don't know what they're talking about. He will sit here and tell a scholar to their face They don't know what they talking about. Like he's some well-read motherfucker, like he just knows everything. When he's not. He's not. He act like he just know all it. No. You went to YouTube University, you watched a lot of the wrong channels out here. A lot of y'all went down the Chronicles of Judah rabbit hole, and he be denying racism left and right and all of that. And I remember I found Chronicles of Judah for some sports takes. I come out here, he denying racism left and right. All the time, all willy. I mean, it's crazy. You feel me? A lot of y'all went down them rabbit holes, and y'all think that that's the type of rhetoric y'all need to stand to and make you look more manly standing next to that. Boy, you look like a sucker. You like a goofy. And them conservatives that y'all want to nestle up under and rub y'all head against like you a goddamn cat or a dog, they look at y'all as goofy, as less than. They look lower. They look like y'all beneath them. Just like you're a cat or a dog, and when they rubbing your head and giving you them attaboys. They look at y'all like you're beneath them. That like you're scum at the bottom of their shoe. And y'all, just Anton Daniels and a lot of these other YouTubers, look at them like, oh, just gotta be next to you guys. I gotta just be next to you. Gotta nestle up to you guys. I gotta listen to what you're saying. I gotta be around you. You guys speak the truth, man. And you getting looked at like goofies, like pawns. You getting looked at, even worse than pawns, you getting looked at like you're trash. Like you're getting used like a token in they anti-black conservative video game world. And Anton Daniels is a goofy. Because again, he don't know what he talking about, went to YouTube University and think he just regurgitating anti-black talking points. And people like that don't deserve to get to enjoy the joys of being black, the brilliance, the fun of being black. No, you not get to come to no goddamn fish fries. You can't come to none of the functions we got going on. You can't even do the goddamn cha-cha slide. Don't do the Cupid shuffle. None of the line dances we do. You got to stay your ass over there. Stay your ass over there on the anti-black plantation, anti-black conservative plantation, where you got to stay in the outhouse, where you worse than Stephen from Django, play your Stephen from Django role, and they treat you way worse than Stephen, because Stephen was actually treated. Calvin Candy was treating Stephen like it was his right hand man's, because Stephen raised Calvin Candy in Django. But you know what I mean. Go over there to the anti-black plantation where you get served outside, you get served the scraps, and you get treated like a dog, and take that. But a lot of these dudes on YouTube, they all fell into this anti-black conservative grift. A lot of them do. I didn't name the channels, the Cartier family, Stevie Knight, Tyrone Magnus, a lot of these dudes. They think that's the way to go to get the bread, and they get their little following. But again, how the hell do you sleep at night? Knowing you throwing black folks under the bus. And I know a lot of people that love these individuals. You're talking about a black man like this. How can you talk about a black man like this? As I told y'all before, I have no empathy for black folks who throw black folks under the bus at every turn. You're trying to stop black folks' progress, stop black folks' fight against oppression, against systemic racism. When you try to downplay racism at every turn, when you try to act like it doesn't exist, I have no love for you. I have no empathy for you. I'm not going to talk to you with I'm not going to put on, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not going to put on, I'm not going to play soft with you. I'm not. I'm trying to think of the word I was going to say. But y'all know what I'm saying. I'm not going to handle you with care. Hell no. If it's fuck black folks, it's fuck you. And I don't feel apologetic about it. I don't feel like, you know what I mean? That's something that I'm going to feel bad for at all. If you don't like black folks and you despise us and you look at us like we scum, like we're vile, and we're what's wrong with society, I have no love for you. So you're not going to get loving words from me. It's going to be vile. I'm going to talk about you with disgust and distaste. The same disgust and distaste that you speak about black people, I'm going to speak with that same disgust and distaste when it come to you. And I'm not going to feel bad about it, be empathetic towards it at all. Anton Daniels, he got to go. He can't be around us. We got to excommunicate his ass. A lot of these dudes got to go. You feel me? You got to go over there and stay over there with them. Get your pats on the head and rubs on the back and stay over there with them. Don't come over here with black folks at all. When a black movie drop, don't go to the movie theater with black folks. None of that. Now, you shouldn't even be able to go see no black movie. Ryan Coogler got messages specifically for black folks. For black folks. Don't go see no Ryan Coogler movies. None of that shit. Go see the old Birth of a Nation movie. Not the one, the recent one that Nate Parker did. Go see the one where they was in blackface. That's the type of movies that's what you want to go be with. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, Machiavelli Mills TV, I didn't went on this rant. I gotta go to work. But I just had to get that off my chest. I'm out, y'all. Peace.